been, promoting Hex and Pulsechain and all that for years, and I still do, and I love them, and I think they've got great tokenomics, great founder. I love Richard and all that, but like, doesn't mean that you can't invest in anything else. And like, I'm glad I listened to a bunch of y'all and thought with an open mind, like put some money in a few weeks ago, so pays off to keep an open mind.
Well, Carl,
like,
Richard said many times in his live streams. He said he that there's a lot of great things that he thinks are going to be built on Pulsechain. He said that he hopes that they do well. He said he wants things to do well. He said he's not going to promote them because it's not his ticker and he can't take the time to look into everything to make sure they're not scams. But that's exactly what he said.
True.
You cannot build a decentralized, censorship-resistant blockchain that no one can shut down and no one can prevent anyone from building on, and bring a community of some of the smartest people in the space to that chain, and then say that's like telling people on Ethereum, you can only buy Maker. Maker is the only thing you can ever buy, and if you buy anything other than Maker, you're stupid.
Yeah, I remember.
It's insanity.
And why would he fork? Why would he fork a whole entire blockchain? And that's the thing that daunts me. Like, dude, do you realize why he created this? It's not just for us Hexicans. No, he actually said that, hey, I want everyone to become a whale, right? An opportunity to become one. So guess what? I'm gonna fork the whole entire chain. I'm gonna copy every single thing. And the thing is that once he did it, then it's like, oh no, you're not supposed to go those fake copies. Like, no, dude, it's the same damn token. I mean, dude, it's the same exact token from Ethereum. He even said it on a couple of tweets. Like, hey, this is the same exact stuff that's on Ethereum. The same exact things that are on Ethereum. It's just cheaper.
Remember, he said it's the same logo. Why is your logo better than my logo?
That's exactly the same contract address.
Your logo's better than my logo.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually telling you, like, hey, this is the reason why I did it. It's for you to have the opportunity to become the whale that you want to be. If you like Link, you can buy all the Link you want on this chain. If you want to be an ETH whale, guess what? You get all the WE all you want. I mean, he actually said this on the live stream. I remember when he said that when he had the idea to create Pulsechain, and people forgot about this. They actually forgot about it.
Yeah, what's interesting is the ability, when we were going through the sacrifices and going through all the kind of the game theory, Nate, for that year and a half, and then running up into the launch, there's a lot of talk about the copies and the values of the copies, but hindsight's 2020 when you're looking at the potential for what devs can actually do post-launch, coupling new contracts with the PRC20 contracts, with the ability to actually manipulate or change some of the contracts based off of A, B, C, D, E, F, G that we didn't have any clue about. This is what we're witnessing. So there's too many variables that one just didn't know that we still don't know can be happening on this chain with the PRC20s coupled with new contracts, coupled with whatever's going on behind the scenes. And we would be really stupid and kind of brain dead and intellectually dead to think that there's nothing possible for that. It wouldn't make any sense,
You're absolutely right. I mean, like I said, why would he copy the whole entire blockchain if he just wanted to be dead? I mean, come on, man. You're exactly right. And dude, this is an absolutely brand new frontier of everything crypto, financial, whatever. This has not ever been done before. And even the attempt of even doing this on anything. I mean, they're actually trying to build a decentralized bank. Just think about that, dude. They tried to build a decentralized bank. And what better network to do it on? It's on Ethereum. So guess what? Ethereum, you're not going to do it because transaction fees too high. Or, you got all this governance shit. And then you got the MEVBot bullshit. With the validator. So guess what? You create your own one. Like, dude, this is so damn deep. And not only that, this is just only one aspect of what Pulsechain can actually do. Only one. We ain't getting into like what's that? Someone created a new Decentraland, Pulseland. Like, dude, dude.
And it's a bear market too right now.
Yeah, it's a bear market. What bear market for us? I mean, truth is, dude, I have not experienced a bear market with this. Yeah, of course, Hex went down, but if you understand what Hex, what it do, and you prepare yourself, you cool. You
So
still had
Nate,
yeah.
Nate, let me ask you this. Jenkins did a tweet about I don't know, about 4 or 5 hours ago. And it basically was summarized as saying the Pulse chain will start having major adoption when the general consensus isn't that, in the back of their mind they think Hex. Okay? And I
Mm-hmm.
love Hex. I love Hex. But that was his summary. And so the whole point is that if you want the RH tickers to go, people have to come to Pulse Chain.
Yeah.
And in order for people to come to Pulse Chain, you can't have people on the chain only telling them to do one thing. You can't have people on the chain telling them to do shit, frankly, because
Yeah.
it's freedom of
That's
speech,
right. It's
it's
that
freedom
right.
of movement, it's freedom of deployment, it's freedom of contract deployment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the best roadmap for Hex to do well is for Hex not to be talked about the way it's talked about. It's let it kind of drift away for a minute. Let Pulse Chain do its thing. When that happens, Richard Hart's name, Richard Hart tickers, they it's like when gold's refined in the fire. All that cream comes up to the top, gets wiped off until that gold's just refined, right? So
Mm-hmm.
by default, the things that Richard built, the cream rises to the top because as Pulse Chain does what it's doing, and there's good vibes, and there's amazing collaboration going on chain, those tickers rise to the top. Those tickers become blue chip tickers,
Yeah.
the most trusted tickers. And this is what they're not seeing, in my opinion, man.
Well, the thing is, man, about Hex. I mean, Hex is a product that can speak for itself. That's the way
Already,
RH designed it. You
already.
know, I mean, look, even what's his name, Axis Alive, he didn't repost his tweet on the value extraction over the years. And
I
dude,
saw
Hex,
that.
dude, like Daniel, over billions of dollars, dude, of value extraction, and we're still at the place that we're at right now. And we're still, those who actually stake correctly and stake right, we're still making profit and money. Now the thing is like people like me, I tweet all the time how great Hex is. Okay, where are the rest of y'all motherfuckers out there? Like, hey, you know what? If y'all want save money and create more wealth with what you have, guess what? This is how you do it. Instead of like chastising their freedom of choice. Then you becoming, arrogant knucklehead. You becoming a communist now. We ain't no motherfucking communist here. It's a motherfucking blockchain. You're supposed to take the opportunity to gain some wealth. Even if it was a rug pull, that's your choice. Seek that value. It's your choice. But don't chastise people that way. And that's what I was seeing for a minute. Like, dude, this is not why he created Pulse Chain. Y'all need to stop this. We're gonna end up like ETH W if y'all keep talking shit like this. I mean, come on, y'all need rearrange something. I mean, this can happen. You gotta let it happen. I mean, dude, this is just like I say, 0.5% of what Pulse Chain can actually do. I mean, why do you think he forked the whole entire chain? I mean, dude, we got contracts that could be edited, whatever. Like shit, someone can probably make a compound contract. Someone could probably make an Aave contract. Someone could probably make a token sets contract. I mean, dude, the possibilities are endless.
We've got the Aave contract. That thing just launched.
Yeah,
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 fiat.
and he's finally rolling that. And now with PDI, and a lot of people, I was like one tweet saying like, "Hey, we already got DAI on Pulse Chain. It's from Ethereum." Like, exactly, it's from Ethereum. Like, no, dude, we need our own shit. and not only that, like once PDI does come to a value, PDI and all the other stables come to a value, it could go to a value, like I said earlier, at 1 cent. As long as it hits a metric of a dollar, within that dollar, then it's going to do what it's going to do. The thing is, y'all need to stop flooding it on Pulse Chain. All you got to do is pump, like, if you all about Hex and this and that, Do like Super Hex do. Just post things on the possibilities of how you could get rich like me on Hex.
If you want Hex to do well on Pulsechain, you want as many wallets, as many users coming to Pulsechain as possible.
Yeah.
I just had a question, Ian, if you're here still, Ian. Have you and Moon Kings over the month, it's probably rhetorical, but seen like a lot of people that, have been following your meme coins or like, from Shill Tank or whatever, talking about gas fees on Pulse Chain, since they were probably trading a lot on Ethereum. Like, have you seen a bunch of people like coming over and like really excited to see these cheap fees that trade a lot?
Yeah, so remember when we had that little altcoin season, kind of when Pepe was pumping when it came out, we had like those couple weeks where gas fees actually flew up to like, I don't know, it was getting like, it was nothing like it was in the bull run, but I mean, it was like 200, maybe like 350, like it was getting up there, like it was a couple $100 to trade. We talked to some big like influencers and they were bridging over, and they people were looking at it, whenever the gas fees were high. I don't know the exact timing. I remember people were going to start bridging over, and there was definitely people starting to talk about it. You just see this like snowball effect that's going to happen. Because think about it, when the main bull run comes, when there's gas fees, it's like $500, $1,000. Your trader can't play around like they play now. Look at them. This freaking dork, whatever. I did it earlier today. Whatever this coin is, Matt Fury put out. Everyone left their coin to chase this coin. And they're going to get wrecked doing that because of gas fees. They're not going to be able to jump around. And that's just their mentality. They chase the hype. They chase green candles. So we've talked about this many times in the stream. When it gets crazy and gas fees are crazy, and you have retail coming in, when you don't know much about something, are you going to spend $1,000 just to play? And you hear about Pepe or Shiba Inu or all these things, are you gonna pay $1,000 just to put a couple hundred in because your freaking buddy that you used to know in high school told you to get in, or you're hearing it on the news that people are becoming millionaires in Pepe? No, you can go over to Pulse Chain and you can spend pennies and dollars to be able to ape into Pepe, same contract to the copied version. So yeah, I think as gas fees go up, and they're a real problem, especially when retail comes, I think Pulse Chain is going to be a lot more attractive as far as for traders, not only traders that have been around, but also retail coming in, being able to catch maybe the second hype train at a lower price, lower gas fees. I mean, it's such ingeniously built into the Pulse Chain ecosystem, how it's just when the bull run ramps up, how there's copies, and you're going to have a second chance to go over there. People can provide liquidity, and the coins are going to pump over there. Gas fees are low. You're going to have communities jump ship. You're going to have people who missed the run jump over. I mean, I don't know. I think, obviously we only have what's copied on it now, but when those coins have their next run, like Pepe is going to have another run, I think these coins are going to attract a lot of people on the Pulse Chain side. And then there's going to be all these coins getting built on Pulse Chain. So yeah, I mean, we saw a little ripple effect when gas fees shot up. People started talking about Pulse Chain a lot more, but I don't think we've seen anything yet.
But you also have the tech side. The ease of use side. You add RPCs to your wallet. You're on a next gen Ethereum that has flawless operating uptime. Base just stalled today, right? All the other chains, they're not easy to use, man. They either stall, there's issues, there's wallet issues, there's problems, right? Pulse Chain runs like a freaking Lamborghini. You toggle over there, you go over the bridge, you're there. And there's so much tech being built for Pulse Chain right now that people don't even know, people don't even see. And we're starting to see the beginnings of it. So that ease of use where, you're not going to take the Verizon wireless cell phone out of my hand because I like Verizon wireless, right? Pulse Chain for Ethereum users, whether they bullshit about it or not, whether they talk about it or not in the bull run, it's so easy for them to go over there. It just works.
And not only
There's
that,
something to be said about that. It feels like home. And when you have a blockchain that doesn't go down and that is super liquid and it feels like home, and the founder is not some He's not some bad guy. He's actually one of the best guys in crypto. I'm sorry, guys. The writing's on the wall. You have to be blind to not understand it. You have to be a noob in your mind. You have to have an ideology in your mind to not see that this is a blockchain that is never going down.
No, it isn't. And what's incredible is Pulsex, the way that you can actually bridge liquidity across to Ethereum. I don't think is there any other chain that actually does that? I don't know. I mean, to have like a DAI pair with what's that, the PLS pair, and that's DAI from Ethereum. I mean, I think that's an incredible opportunity for someone from Ethereum. If they don't want to pay the fees, they could bring all their stuff over here anyway on Pulsechain and build liquidity on Pulsechain, which I think is a fantastic opportunity. It really is, because for one, they got the copies here, and two, if they want to match the tokens that they already made over there, they can do the same thing on Pulsechain. I think it's an incredible opportunity. It really is.
I just posted in the Jumbotron a link to TG that gives you activity feed in real time for bridging in and out of Pulse from ETH to Pulse and BSC to Pulse. It's a great way to kind of take a look at the flow of what's going in and going out. There's a lot of money coming in. A lot of money coming into Pulsechain, guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just want to say one more thing, like what Ian was saying about the gas fees. Like, anybody that remembers last bull run, how bad they could get sometimes. Like, I mean, I feel like, every bull run, the amount of users and the total market caps go up, and like, I think Ethereum's like gas fees are going to get out of control this bull run. Like maybe up in the thousands of dollars, or like, and people are going to get sick of it. Like, just to see that there's like another option, something that works very, very much like Ethereum and is way cheaper. And, even, Shiba Inu could go on another run on Pulsechain and Pepe and like whatever, doesn't matter, but they're going to find out about, the RH tickers, but people are going to have it. Like, they're definitely, Ethereum takes forever to like come to consensus on the next move, but like there's no, like, I don't see any way they're going to have sharding done like by 2025, or, definitely not. I wouldn't think 2024, but dude, I mean, it's just when people are going to get directed to Pulsechain. The word is going to spread when they start seeing these gas fees. So I've never been so excited for high Ethereum gas fees. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, man. Going back to that question too, like, it's coming, guys. Like, especially if all these believers in here, PDI doing its thing at Tropa, this is already bringing attention. Look at this room. Right now, it's freaking 10 p.m. Eastern, and you have 240 people in here talking about Pulsechain. It is starting. Like, even on Ethereum, it's pretty boring. There's like one coin that's running right now. But as time goes on, as the bull market kicks up, as retail comes, people come back to crypto, money flows in crypto, and those gas fees fly up. Like, we do shill tank now. Like, probably during the bull run, it's going to be basically Pulsechain only shill tank. Like, onboarding degens, people that love to ape and trade. Traders are not going to like these gas fees. They're going to lose so much money, thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars making all these trades. People love to trade. People love, I hate to say it, they love to cheat. They love to take profit, move on. You can't do that. And, obviously those aren't the best for charts, but the traders will be traders. And that volume, I believe, will flow over to Pulsechain, especially after PDI and Atropa does its thing. It's going to cause so much attention. And like Mando said, it's going to bring so many people, not only from Ethereum, but other chains that are going to jump over, especially with BNB doing as terrible as it's doing right now. I think those guys are going to come over, and I think we're positioning in a good spot. It was a lot of FUD. It was a lot of, doubt and worry with the SEC, but a good story, a good comeback story is what people want. And Richard Hart is a smart man. He found an issue. That's how you start a business. You find a problem, you create a solution that is better for profit. And that's what he's created. Pulsechain's better than Ethereum, and it solves the solution. It is a solution for the problem that will happen and will be a big problem this bull run.